Technology has come a long way from using abacus to solve basic calculations to a supercomputer to solve efficient algorithms. This advancement has helped in the betterment of the human society in a number of fields such as healthcare, communication, education, etc. The next step in the advancement of digital technology is to make computers faster, more secure, and should have the ability to solve complex problems. The solution to these problems is the development of quantum computers. These specialized computers are a mixture of advanced technology, quantum physics, and high level mathematics. With the advancement of the computing world, there arise many ethical questions relating to their impact and involvement in the human society. The questions about the ethicality of quantum computing arose in my mind from the movies I, Robot and Minority Report. Even though the highlight of the movie was not related to quantum computing, we can deduce that the underlying technology needed for the advanced robots in the movie iRobot or the advanced digital technology shown in the movie Minority Report can only be accomplished with the use of quantum computers. To have a better understanding of the quantum computing, I referenced a research paper called Quantum Cryptography and its applications over the internet. The research paper gave me a greater understanding of the functioning and underlying principle of a quantum computer and how it can be used in developing an efficient and secure channel for data communication. I read the abstract of the paper, the introduction, and pages 64 to 69 to build a concrete argument for my thesis paper. Another source of my information was a book called Life on the Edge: The Coming of Age of Quantum Biology by John Joe McFadden and Jim Al-Khalili. It gives a great insight on understanding the integration of quantum computing with DNA manipulation. I read the summary and skimmed through the book to find applicable points for my thesis paper. Lastly, a peer-reviewed paper named Metaphilosophy guided me through my research paper as it argues about the ethicalities of quantum computing and gene mutation. After collecting and analyzing the data obtained from several sources, I was able to conclude that with the existence of quantum computing becoming a truth, there is a high possibility that gene mutation would not just be a distant dream. A quantum computer can work 100 million times faster than the fastest computer known to mankind till date. Due to its high speed of computation, a quantum computer can compute various types of DNA by finding all possible combinations of nitrogen bases, proteins, and nucleic acids within us. If no regulations are implemented over the use of quantum computing in the medical field, it might even lead to the computer generating its own sequence of DNA, which could possibly lead to catastrophic results of gene cloning or creating a human in a laboratory. Since quantum computers work on qubits, it provides an efficient way of creating a secure communication channel between the speaker and the listener. If these devices are used by a terrorist group to communicate among themselves, then it would be impossible for the police forces to gain information about the movement of the terrorists. A similar crisis is demonstrated in the movie iRobot, where the robots are able to create a secure communication with one another and thereby creating an army to enslave humans. In the movie Minority Report, the computers, with the help of precogs, predict the future mishaps and the pre-crime department stops them before they occur. However, there is an instance that leads to the prediction of a wrong future and hence creating a minority report for the victim. With such error, there is a high possibility of penalizing a wrong person. As Uncle Ben from the movie Spider-Man said, with great power comes great responsibility. There are pros and cons to the use of quantum computing. It can help in providing the solution for various unsolved problems such as the space-time complexity or maybe understanding the physical laws when someone approaches a black hole. However, with the unimaginable power that resides in a quantum computer, the wrong use could lead to unethical results such as cloning or modifying DNA to create a superhuman. After understanding the ethical implications of quantum computing, I believe that a positive research approach would be beneficial for the humanity by gaining a solution to various medical conditions such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and various forms of cancer. With the implementation of quantum computing in the medical field, some regulations need to be established to inhibit any research in the field of quantum computers for gene